Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing good. So today I'm going to show you refs in Vue. So what I'm going to cover in this video is what is ref, and other than that how you can use refs into your project. So these two I'll be covering. So let's get started with today's video. So basically first, what is a ref? So ref is a basically special attribute, you can say, that is like similar to key attribute in Vue. And if I'll talk about in normal JS, you can like take similarity with ID. That ID is unique for a particular input that we give to a div or form. And ref basically allow us direct access to the underlying DOM element. So we can add CSS to a particular input or form or so ref is very effective. So if I'll talk about in comparison with normal JavaScript, so get element by ID we have. So in Vue we can't directly use it. So it's a basically same functionality that you can do by get element by ID. Ref provides you the same functionality in Vue. So let me show you this by example now. So here you can see in Vue, I have just give heading ref in Vue.js. Now let me show you in code. We have example component.view, and here I'll be creating my input fields and showing you ref example. So now let's create input field. First, let's say input type text, and let's say class form control, and give one ref to it. So here ref, let's say text field. So now let me show you what this ref holds. So in mounted, let's console this ref. So mounted will be called after that component has been mounted. So in mounted, let's write console.log this dot refs. So that's how you call this refs. So now let's go and check in browser. So you can see as proxy it's having, and you can see text field, and all these attributes you will be having that you can use these and set. Isn't it cool? Just like using ref, you can change your input fields, div, and form. Oh. So now let's say in real example, you will be having multiple input fields and how this ref will display it. So let me just add one more input field with type number, and let's say ref will be number field. So here now let's go and you can see proxy. So now it's having text field, number field, two input fields, and both will be having some attributes of their own. So now let's go and give value to input fields, and let's see how it will display. So now let's go in mounted and write this dot refs, and we are going to give input field, let's say text field. So write text field dot value, and let's say equals to any string, let's say text field value only. So now let's check in browser, and here you can see our text field is having its value on the starting of this component only. So that's how you can change its value again. It's not like read only. So now let's handle one scenario that on change of one input field, another input field should have some effect, let's say required or some border change. So now let's write on text field, right, at the rate change, and let's say check required function we will be calling. So in methods, let's create check required function, and inside that now let's get our number field refs. So now write this dot refs, and it will be number field. And here now let's say we will be writing required. So let's say just give dot required equals to true. So this code says that on change of text field, number field is required. So now let me just console that what was the before required value and after required value. Same console, just change after. So now let's go and check in browser. So now let's write something in text field, and now you can see before false, after it's true. Now let me show you in elements also. So here you can see required is added. Now let me just refresh and show you again. Now you can see no required. If I write anything, now you can see required field added. So how we write in normal JavaScript that document dot get element by id dot css, then we apply whatever css we have to like give to any element. So same we can do using this also. So now let's give this number field styling. So write this dot ref dot number field dot style, and let's say we are going to give border to it. So after style write dot border, and value will be 1 pixel solid red. So now let's check in browser. So let's write something in text field, and you can see now number field is having border of color red now. So that's how you can apply any CSS to your input fields. So now let's say you have a form here, and now let's create one input field for submit. So write type submit, and now let's change input to button, and remove ref also, close the button here, write submit and close the button. Now let's handle submit of this form. So write at the rate submit handle form submit, and now let's create this function handle form submit in methods. So inside this function, let's console our ref here. Basically we will be consoling here input field values. So now let's just give some bottom margin here, and a button to let's say btn btn primary. And in submit, let's handle event, because we need event dot prevent default, because we don't want to like go to next step here. It's just that we need to check values of them. So now let's console this dot refs dot number field dot value, and another we need to console that as text field dot value. So these refs value you can send into your Axios backend also if you want to submit any form. So you can use ref very easily. So now let's check in browser, and here you can see now let's enter something in text field. Then now just enter in number, and now let's submit. So now you can see we are getting both the values of our input fields. So you can do much more using refs. That depends on your requirement, what is your project needs. So that's all in this video. I've shown you how you can use refs in Vue. I hope you like this video. If you have any doubt related to this topic, then you can comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.